Hello everyone and welcome to NightGhost49 as we're here playing Banished in the MegaMod. Look at this! We've got the save file back from Noble, Rambler, and Vaypah. They didn't give me too much in way of instructions, except Noble said a few things. I'm going to zoom out a little bit and just show you what happened. So my camera angle is about right here, I think. No, it was like this when we ended last time. It looks like they moved our farms from here over here, and they're doing rye and beetroots. I'm going to look at everything real quick. We're going to do a quick overview and take a look and see how everything is going. I did notice if we come over here, there's a dock now. But if you look at the town arrival, you know what? I won't do a super in-depth look at because you should be following the other guys. And if you've watched Nobles or Vaypahs, you should probably see what's going on here. I want to look at production, an overview. Right now we have 55 citizens, 25 families, 15 homes. I think we could really amp that up even more and start expanding out very, very quickly. It's time. It's time. If we look at production, food is fantastic. Look how good we're doing there. I don't want to break that because I could easily. So I think food and industry and homes, that's what we're going to really push and focus on, I think. We're doing okay on tools. It looks like we have 54 tools coming out from 39. I'm probably going to up that limit just to get a nice little stockpile. Fuel's looking very good. I don't know what fuel we're using, so we'll have to find that as well. This will be an interesting transition. It looks like we didn't get any stone this year. I think it's because the limit is set at 200. As you can see, the layout here is different. I am going to go the path of least resistance and just adopt this style. It's not my normal style, but the resource limits is up here. What I normally have at the top is right there. This is our quick view. We've got our map that I usually have underneath the professions, but the event logs, it's in the same spot. I think we're good to go. Okay, one thing I did notice is the guys are building coats, and there is also a building materials trader. Are there any purchase orders in? There's not. Okay, that's fine. And it looks like they're just trading the survival coats. Now we have a reed farm here, but the dried goods are maxed, so I'm going to put that at like 6,000 for now, so we can just get that unmaxed. I've still paused for the moment, and I think we have 6 laborers. I think I'm going to get another person working the reed farm. Well, I shouldn't say that. I should actually look and see where we're at. We're 250 reeds. Yeah, we could use more. How are we doing on feathers? About 900. Perfect, because we've got this one big old chicken farm just rocking and rolling. Look at that. It is just producing like crazy. 400 and something food, plus the feathers are going to give us the industry needed to buy more. So I'm going to focus on supporting this as much as I can with coats. Now, right now we have 74 coats. The limit here, oh, the tool limit's at 100. Look, it's going to 200. And the clothing limit is at 100, and we're at 74. I'm just going to max that as much as I can. Now, I know that we have a leather worker over here as well, but I don't think we have enough stuff coming in for leather because we only have one hunter. It's just kind of there to help. Plus, we can convert this over to do tools in time of need or transition. So I think we're okay on that. Looks like storage barn is good. They seem to have left the houses here for the most part. Oh my gosh, we've got a guy that's almost 30. And then we've got a girl and a guy there, girl and a guy there, guy here. Oh my goodness. We have an apiary, which is key. I don't remember if I built that or not. Either way, the beeswax is there. We still got our gatherers, our logs there. We've got a little cabin going on and a small barn. Okay, and we have another barn here, which is right by all these farms. And it looks like they're leaving room around and leaving the trees there. So I need to adopt a similar mentality of what they're doing. Oh, look at this. The stable, domesticated animals for oats. Oats, barley, and corn. Okay, we need to see if we can get oats, barley, and corn. But for now, I want to support the need for a building materials trader. This is just going to bring building materials, which I'm pretty stoked about. We need those first. Let's go ahead and unpause. And I think what I'm going to do, it is currently early spring. If I could expand out our farming a bit more. Let's see. So they're leaving. There's the road gap. There's the actual gap. And then this. What size is this? 10 by 15. All right, let's go 10 by 15 then. There we go. And then we'll do another 10 by 15. The good thing about farms is you can just change them. You know, you just pick them up. Not a big deal. So 10 by 15. I will mark them to prioritize these first. I want these done first and foremost because I want to get these rocking and rolling right away. Oh, what speed are we at? 5? Okay, 5 times. That's not too bad. Let's leave it at 5 for a moment. Okay. Also, on all these videos, Leave comments, like, favorite, subscribe, all that business. That's the point, is to get everybody all excited together and to let everybody know that Banished kind of has this new mega mod, that there's a lot of good stuff going on with Black Liquid, and then and the community is still really active, which, I mean, I think everybody already knew that, right? But still, I think we need to continue to show that support. We do have a stockpile here. I went ahead and just up the limit for the mine there. Looks like we're getting ore. How are we doing on iron? Iron ore is looking good. Iron itself looks good. Furnace fuel is fine. That industry seems to be a-okay. How are we doing on beeswax? 700, and we don't have candles, do we? We're going to need candles. Not too soon. Not too terribly soon. But I could probably sneak it in here somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I think let's do a little more rye. And then let's do a little more beetroots. Call that there. And I think I'm going to do another home right out here. I'm going to leave some extra room, probably similar to this. They have extended the double roads. Oh, Noble said, I think, that this is going to be the site of another big city, like a big town kind of area. So we're going to keep building up this section for now and kind of go from there. What roads are they currently using? I think, okay, they're using the normal roads, which I actually like, until we can get the trading up and happy. We're going to keep just doing that. Okay, let's get the roads out here. I want to try to mirror as much of their behavior when it comes to layout as I can, you know, so they don't give me too much crap. Hopefully you guys are liking the first couple episodes. I have seen the first one. It is out. Mostly everybody's excited. We're not getting too many recommendations or anything like that, which is actually perfectly fine. We're just diving into it, so I think we're okay there. Woodcutter. How are we doing on logs? We're doing fine on logs. I'm going to up the limit. We need to get charcoal going, don't we? We really should. I'm tempted to use the renewable resources maybe over here, similar to what we're doing in this little dense area. We have 4 laborers currently. Why? Oh, I put 2 of them. Oh, that's right, 2 of them over here, and they are working this, which is fantastic. All right, we're going to get homes in. Right now, we don't have any build jobs up. It looks like they put in a little school. It's a baby school. It's a little tiny school, and honestly, I would like a big one. I really would, because this is going to max out, I think, at 5. And I'd rather, if we're going to do schools, let's just do them, right? 1-room schoolhouse. Let's do this, and I won't be able to upgrade it yet, but that's okay. You know what? This will be a nice little break between these buildings. Hopefully they're okay with this. Let's do that. 10 logs, 20 stone, and 45 lumber. How are we doing on lumber? I'm actually not too sure about that. I don't know if we got that rocking and rolling. Let's see, leather, logs. We don't have lumber. Okay, that's good to know. This is also pretty exciting. If we can get some oats, we can get some domesticated animals here. So that's super cool. See, look, already maxed out. All right. I swear, if you touch one thing in here, it's like, you have to build all the things, which is perfectly fine. I do like what's going on here. We've got some fishing. We've got coats being made. This is good stuff. We got another person getting reeds. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm probably going to up the amount of people that are working this too, but not at the current time, so I'm not worried about that. We will get the rest of the resources here. I think having this row is actually just fine. If we dip down too much further, though, we're going to get into the mountains area. And quite frankly, I just want this for more food. I want a nice bump of food so we can get even more homes rocking and rolling. But we need to do a lumber yard. But first, I think I will take a moment to build one more set of homes. So we'll do the medieval ones as well, right over here. I think it'll fit in really nicely in this area, but we'll pull it back about to here. How far are we talking? So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll build it right there. That's not going to be the most accurate because we're going to expand on either side, but you know what? That's fine. I will go ahead and bump up bop things up to speed 10. Looks like we have the rest of the resources there. That is awesome. And let's get the lumber yard. Not the water one. I think we'll use the one on the land for now. I like to make breaks here, and then maybe we'll do more pastures here. But because that's not going to mess with this industry too much, I think we'll expand here and do all the mining stuff. So I'd like to get into that pretty soon. But I like supporting the industry right now of getting the... we'll make this thin. Like, we won't do too much. Okay, I see the road they brought it out to. So why don't I do this? Let's just go down a couple. and do a sawmill. Maybe we'll do like a little log supplier here to actually pull those resources in and make the logs come in a lot quicker. But there's a ton everywhere. We'll just see how it goes. Anyway, so that house is done. They've already paired off 30s and 20s. As you guys know, I like to see them. I like them a little younger, not to be weird, but that's kind of how it needs to go. So that's kind of a flat front, but you know what? I kind of like that. It's fine. Let's see. Actually, we'll flip it. Oh, okay, that's nice. There's little herb gardens there, or herb gardens, however you like to pronounce it. There's no really wrong way in that. So 30 logs and 20 stones. We're still doing quite well. The iron production kind of has me worried. The tools are jumping up like they should, and the coats are jumping up like they should. And seriously, food limit, no. Like, we need that limit max. Dried goods, 6,000. Look at that, we're already 3,000, and we just upped it, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Let's do a quick check on what our industry is going to be, which right now is the survival coats. Okay, there's a town arrival. All right. We want to look at feathers, which are still steady around 1,000. And then we want to look at reeds, which is at 1,200 already. Holy crapazoid. Wow. You know what we should do? We should expand the chickens right now and let them grow while we have a big bump of food. Ooh, but how's that going to work? Okay, so these guys have to travel a little too far to actually get things put away. So I think I might make another barn over here. This isn't a waste. We still got a decent amount of food out of this, but we could do a lot better. And quite frankly, they need to live closer. If we look at this, oh, they live pretty close. So they basically need somewhere to go. All right, our sawmill is up. We're going to go ahead and get somebody working that. And how far away is that guy going to be? See, it's still kind of far away. So we're going to put we're going to want to put a home over here. My words, I swear I use them and they're good. And every now and then they actually work. But let's do like some of the row homes here. But because I'd like to use some housing here to work the mines. So why don't we go with the 2-story section? No, we're not going to do the lefty. We're going to do like an inside corner so that we can actually work this a little bit more. So there's the end of the farm. There's the road. Let's go in one more and build the 2-story inside corner house. And I did build it with the shingles, not just the thatch, and which is what we really want. Okay, lumber's going to go here. I'll probably let lumber build up a bit because we're doing quite well with logs. I will probably let it build up a little past this so we can do some additional construction. Look at that, they're in their 20s. It's so good. We'll worry about getting all this cool brick and stuff later. I'm not going to actually concern ourselves with that right now. And then I'm going to build the 3rd level right now. You know what, I like this too because look at the top. There's like little herbal gardens up there too. So there we go. We've got that going for us. I do need to get some kind of storage going right here, and we should probably just put that. Let's see. We've got the house. Let's put it on the other side of the schoolroom of the schoolhouse, which right now we're still maxed out on people getting taught, which I really want to resolve that quickly. So we'll get to that here in a moment. It looks like they're continuing to build these storage barns in the middle. So, you know what, I will, well, I don't know. This barn storage looks pretty cool, in my opinion. But I wonder if I should go with the same look and feel. I don't know. These houses, they're a little taller, right? They're a little more regal. This is a barn for storage. That's a barn for storage. They look pretty much the same. So why don't we do that? This will be right by the schoolhouse. We can leave it kind of close, actually. We'll only leave a 2 gap in between those two as well. Usually I like to leave a gap here so that everybody else can build stuff, but I don't know how much more we're going to be able to build in that section. All right, 1924, very good. So we're having people pair off quite nicely. Let's go ahead and spin around here real quick. Sorry if that makes you a little ill. I do understand. So they're having a kid. They're having a kid. Hopefully they'll start to have little children and babies here really soon. And 44 out of 45, we're almost there on this house. And we've got quite a few laborers. That's fantastic. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to limit the amount of people working this to 1 right now. And no, you goof. No. I want someone to still work it. I wanted 2 to work this stone mine. Oh, we've got a trader. We've got a trader. Okay. So lumber, tin, homewares, we don't really need those. I'm just going to be honest. Let's just go and get rid of those and get out of here. Now, I've heard reports from this trader that Martha should be coming here really soon. She's going to come and check in on our progress and make sure we're kind of living up to our commitments and getting this export and gold trade exchange up and up to snuff where it should be. So we're going to have to check that here really soon. Wow, the reeds are just going out of control. But they're all here in this large dock storage. I wonder if I should pause this for a moment. Like, not work both of these? Good golly, there's a lot. How are we doing on feathers? We're still doing... Holy crap, we're still doing a lot of feathers. What's the limit here? 300? We're gonna hit that so soon. Let's get the trader to actually get even more coats. Because why the heck not? Survival coats? That's awesome. How about 200 of those? Yes, that's not going to leave us much. So all the leather coats will go to the people. So we know that. And they're actually just as good as wool coat. Well, actually, hold on. So I can't upgrade these yet. So I will actually have somebody go. Boom, work here. Here's the question. If I stop working here, they'll go here, right? I don't want to break that, but we're going to give it a shot. Yes, it did. All right. So I'm going to turn that off. We've got an extra teacher. You guys can just sub later. All right, so we've got these homes in here. We have the storage, so hopefully they'll be able to actually get the harvest from these a little bit easier. Look at all the kids being born. Kayleen, Jetta, and Indiani, right? Yeah? Okay, good. So we've got our sawmill. It's rocking and rolling. Our overall logs are going down just a bit. And look, somebody moved in here to this two-story area as well. I want to see this a little bit better, so I'm actually going to take out just a handful of those trees, just so we can tell what's going on. And it makes no sense to have trees by a lumber yard. Like, they're all chopped down at this point. But look, do they have two people working here? They don't. So what's going on here? Because it's autumn. I really would like these to just go back and forth. Do we have people working very close? Yeah, gosh, we have them working extremely close. And they're just going right here. So this is the most efficient it can be. But it's only one person. I wonder what's going on here. What's their secret to get these guys to work a little bit better? Oh, they've selected the pickup. Oh my gosh. Okay, this little tool, I stopped using it for a while. And let me explain why, actually. So this means the farmer will harvest everything and leave these little bundles out. Those don't freeze. The laborers will come and pick it up. Now, on the flip side of that is when you get pretty big, you've got a lot of people everywhere. If you want to make sure people are here and working all your stuff, because you'll go almost into spring and still have some of this stuff sitting there, you can just put more workers in here and force people to work there instead of just having an open labor pool that may be queued up to do something else. So that's kind of why that's there. And okay, that actually made a lot of sense, and they just harvested even more stuff. Let's actually look at our overall production for food. Out of control. Look at that. That's just awesome. And it's going to get a little bit better now that I made that adjustment. Okay. I'm concerned about one thing right now, and that's fuel as we move forward. Part of me wants to do the renewable resource down here and get coal, but we've got all these mines. I'm really tempted to just kick that off right now because we're doing really well on food. Oh, we've got another trader. All right, we've got another trader. Hardwood, iron, and coke fuel. I don't actually. You know what? Let's grab the fuel just to get ahead of that a little bit. Now this trader is telling me that Martha should be here very, very shortly, and she's loud and proud. She's gonna be something special. All right, and we're gonna have to probably. Now she's the main investor, so we're gonna have to kind of go to her demands a little bit more and make sure we're fulfilling what we need, since she's the one that's kind of supporting this whole excursion out here into the wilderness. Do we have a marketplace? There's a good question here real quick. You know what? I'm going to leave that question right there. So in this episode, we expanded out the farming a little bit more. I think we need to do a tiny bit more with food, but we'll get to that in a minute. We expanded out some homes. We built 1, 2, 3, and 4 homes, all of them occupying with more people and making little bebes. We've got the barn storage going. We amped up the overall production of coats, which honestly, we could add a few more in here. I'm a little hesitant to do that in the midst of all of this because I want to leave. Vaypah is really good with these, so I might make some stuff. You know what? I can make it. He can tear it out. I'm sure he loves hearing me say that. All right, guys. So that's what this episode was. When we come back next time, we're going to continue to focus on production. I want to make sure we're okay on fuel. I'm a little concerned about that. I know we're good on food, but we want to amp that up, and maybe we'll at least get the mines built so you guys can see what I'm thinking. So thanks everybody for joining. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to like and all that good stuff, and check out the other guys. The next 3 to 5 episodes will be on my channel, but don't forget to check out the other guys because they are doing a phenomenal job as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.